Hello guys, this time I will review Asuna's figure made by Figma. This is the figure in a pretty dynamic pose, so that indicates the figure has plenty of articulation, so you can pose her as much as you like in any position you can imagine, along with the help of the stand, of course. Now, before I go to the figure itself, we have some accessories that go with this package. First of all, we've got this effect that goes to the sword, which kind of implicates some rapid strikes successive to one another. So yeah, this is pretty heavy. So if you pose her with the hand all the way in front, it could weigh down. So you can watch out how you pose it. Know that something might fall off, but just saying. You've got two extra heads, a kind of angry yet frustrated one with blushed cheeks, etc. And one that's pretty smiley, I guess you could say. And the one I currently have on the figure itself, an angry one. All the faces are pretty well sculpted, with the eyes being the major pro on the figure. They are very well painted. Next we've got the hair, which on the front are very bendable and flexible, so you can make them move whichever way you want. Let's say on the arm or down. Yeah, you gotta force it a bit though. So yeah, and on the other side as well, they are flexible. The same thing does not go for the rest of the hair, which is not flexible. It is though articulated all the way up here to a small ball joint. The hair might get caught in the middle on the way, let's say better, of your posing, so you might be careful that you will need to pose them in, let's say, this manner horizontally for certain poses. Well, for dynamic poses like the one I've got now, it's no problem. I like them to be wavy and stuff, just like she's now gotten from a turn and that stuff, but it's okay. You gotta mind the way you pose it. The figure can stand without the base in a straightforward attention pose, but for poses like that you will need the base, because if you don't put the base on, it will fall off. We have articulation over the elbow and the wrists, and the pretty cool thing about the wrists are the cuffs of the sleeves, which you can turn it along with the fist so it does not look weird when you turn it like that. So you can bend the hand all the way to the front and all the way to the back, so you have pretty massive articulation on this thing. The same goes for the legs and the feet themselves. Now the feet, this part also goes along with the feet, so it doesn't look weird as well, so kudos. You have some pivot articulation so that you can do this kind of pose, though you don't get to go all the way like that. So you've got the effect pretty good, yet not so great, but it's okay, I guess. You don't see it very much if you put it this way, etc. Now the skirt is flexible like that, so you can spread the legs or close them or put the one in front of the other, and this won't get in the way. This piece of clothing is bendable too. It's flexible, so it won't get in the way. The scabbard of the sword itself is removable and goes in a little peg in here, so you can store the sword or put it as an effect like that. The sword itself is very well detailed. It's her S-class sword, if you can call it that, and you have it with a figure, of course. Now, many people worry about these straps over here that they will get in the way of the articulation, but in truth they won't, because this is elastic, this is flexible, so it won't get in the way, it will go along with the hand. See, no problem there. So yeah, we have an articulation over here, articulation point over here, which you can do to some stretch on the back or make her look leaning forward, etc. Yeah. So overall, oh, there it goes. There she goes. Yeah. So for about 65 euros, I think it's a pretty good deal. It's a little small. I would like it to be a little taller, but for the amount of detail and the quality of the materials used to make this figure, I think it's a pretty good deal. And along with the accessories it comes with. Which reminds me, I forgot to mention that we have a full 5 set of hands, and one just fell. It's the hand that holds the sword forward. And incidentally, this is the only hand that falls down easily. I mean, it's the most basic hand for the sword to make it look aggressive, and it just won't fit in well. I don't know if it's a fault of my figure alone or a general problem, but yeah, when I put it in and along with the effect, it tends to fall down, which is why it fell from the stand itself. So we have a fisted hand, like the one I got here, a second holding hand, a relaxed pose hand, a more tenderly closed pose hand, and the reverse of each one. So yeah, 60 euros, around 70 pounds, Figma's Asuna. Bye bye.